Welcome everybody on YouTube. My name's Chris, I'm from AppSumo, and I have Nitin with me from Quickads today for an exclusive. It's going to be amazing. We'll do a demo, we'll cover some best practices with you, and you'll get to find out a little bit more about why Quickads was created and what the Quickads team recommend. So without further ado, please could you introduce yourself, Nitin? And why did you initially create Quickads?
First of all, thank you for having me over, and it's a great pleasure. My name is Nitin. I'm the founder of Quickads, and I have other co-founder who will be joining shortly. He's just coming back from a medical appointment. Um, the reason we started Quickads is actually quite personal. I've been in the marketing industry for almost 25 years now, lost all my hair, seen the transition from television to digital to now personalized marketing and everything. But one thing has stuck, and I've had senior roles. I was a partner at McKinsey. Don't judge me for that. And I was an MD at Accenture. Accenture is actually the world's biggest digital marketing agency. People don't realize that it's a almost $20 billion revenue business, just the digital marketing agency part of it. But one thing that struck me is Gen AI changes everything. Why? The choke point in the marketing funnel is actually CTR, click-through rates. It is as low as 0.5, 0.7% for most brands and industries out there. Rarely it gets above 1%. If you're getting above 3 to 5%, I want to speak to you. But for a sub 1%, and you're spending almost 20-30% of your revenue, most consumer facing companies are spending significant part of their revenue, 20-30% of the revenue on marketing, and 70% of that goes on performance marketing. So we're talking significant 15-20% of your revenue going into an area and on which you control only 0.5% of what you are showing out there. That's my passion, and it perhaps reflects in my voice. And there are three fundamental areas in which we are attacking. And first of all, we are not an AI ad generator. We are not. Yes, we rank very well for that word, but we are not. Why? Because making an ad, anybody can make an ad. Just, in fact, take a product nowadays, remove the background, ask GPT what background I should put, and it will give you nice fluorescent green color. And this is the headline, and put something out there. That does not convert. That does not convert because everybody is doing that, which leads to my first point. If I tell you that CTRs are low because it's consumer fatigue, they are seeing the same thing again and again. How do we stand out? And that's where we build what we call as content discovery, which helps you figure out fresh ideas before they go viral. Now, how do we do that? I'll give you a demo. It is all about content freshness. We have a huge library of 6 million ads, which we are updating daily, weekly, regularly, which gives us a good enough footprint, not the whole print, but good enough footprint to say what is working in that industry, in the country, in that use case, what's new and interesting out there. That is what we are able to analyze using computer vision. And I'll show you a demo of proprietary computer vision, which tells you what exactly is happening in that ad, what's bad or good about that ad at the detailed scene by scene level. That's our proprietary raw asset out there. But as the joke goes, money is, or people don't pay money for strategy, people pay money for action. So the point is, you take this strategy, the content strategy, based on what's fresh, what is working, and bulk create content. Bulk create content because now you will say you can do it in Canva, you can do it in Photoshop. Why would you make one? You're right, we should not. Because in Canva or Photoshop, they're highly controlled and awesome in platforms, right? They've been around for 15 years, a lot of respect. But what I found limiting was you cannot do bulk create. You have to copy paste everything from one template to another, to another, to another. For somebody who is in 2024 and needs to make 50 ad copies every few days, try at least 20-30 for every decent ad size out there. That's the problem that we are solving for. Bulk create content in one shot, resize into different dimensions, handpick templates based on what we know is working from a fresh content perspective. So it's like you have a vertically fine-tuned GPT. Your data, proprietary data on ads, bulk create very quickly on that. So that's as accurate as possible. We in fact launched on AppSumo 6 months back with version 1, which was just image ads. And now within 6 months, we have this whole library. We have image and video ads. And we are so specific that we are trying to create different templates for by industry and even for e-commerce, non-e-commerce, by platform, etc. out there. Because what works on Instagram, in my experience, does not work on Google directly out there. So that is the level of knowledge we are bringing. We're trying to democratize the knowledge on what's going to work, help you create it at a fraction of a cost, both image and video. We have got some far in video, and I'd love to share what's our roadmap on video, because obviously video is the future. And finally, push the campaign. Both as a social media post, you can upload it directly, schedule it for as long as you want, upload as an ad creative, and very soon run the campaign. Now you can imagine the whole loop is in one platform. To my knowledge, most platforms don't do that. It's bloody hard, as my co-founder calls it. We are perhaps on the side of lunatic, but that's what we are here for.
Amazing, amazing. Well, when I first looked inside the interface, there was a lot about when you click on it and it brings up an analysis report. What is it that we as users should use that for?
Excellent. Let's show it to people. People may not have seen
Yes,
that. Well, I share the screen, and please tell me if it's not coming perfectly out there. First time live here, not the last time. Can you see my screen?
perfect. I've got it.
So, as I mentioned, you discover, you design, you analyze, you publish. Analyze means you can upload your ad creatives. Doesn't have to be from us, image or video, wherever you have from, or give a direct link to the TikTok or Meta library out there, whatever you want. We have that. But let's say when you are in discover, and you can, by the way, filter it by what format you're looking for. Let's say you're looking for videos, on which platform, on which industry, on which country, on which theme out there. And I don't want to shoot myself in the foot. It's clearly written country beta. But why are we doing all this? Because we know that people want to know for their country, and the platforms like YouTube do not give you ads by country. In fact, the keyword search also doesn't work out there. So that's why I keep collecting a lot of data, and we keep classifying it. For example, this ad, what country does it most likely belong to? At the surface of it, you wouldn't know, but we try and second guess it. Is it perfect? No, but we are trying very hard. Similarly, look deep inside the video to say what industry does it most likely belong to. For a minute, I'll just take one of the analyzed ads and just click on, let's say, this McDonald's Singapore for you. And you just click on the rating, and it will tell you in detail what is the message clarity. Like a marketeer, like imagine you have a marketeer, your boss, who's a little bit grumpy and a little bit detail oriented. He will go through each of your creatives and say, is the message clear? Is it engaging enough for the audience? What is the visual appeal? What is the audio quality? What is the call to action? And what is brand alignment? It gets very, very specific. For example, it's showing you that visual appeal for this ad, and I'll play for you in a minute, is very high because you're using very high quality visuals, talking about the food items, which are really, really stimulating the viewer's appetite and interest out there. But guess what? The audio quality, according to our experience, is not so good because some transitions are quite jarring due to sudden volume shifts, and that clarity is not there in that action. Or even call to action, for that matter, is not very persuasive. How do we do this? To be fair, my co-founder has done an amazing job. He's a Google PhD fellow. We look not just at the caption, not just at the sound, that's for kids. We actually look at each and every scene. We look at the core, what's inside the scene. So for example, if I play this for a minute, can you hear the sound?
It doesn't come across.
I'll just share it again as a tab, then it will work perfectly. Let me know if it works.
Okay.
Deals on the treats.
Hear it now?
Perfect. Yeah, perfect.
Get exclusive deals on the treats you love. Join the club. Download My McDonald's app now.
At the face of it, it's good, bad, ugly. We have no idea. Now go back. You watch the ad. I'll play it again for you, and I'll again compare it to the rating if you allow me.
Don't miss the Mega Deals Festival on My McDonald's app.
Look at the rating now. Remember, there was no real call to action here. The audio quality was, to me, quite like steep and shrill sound. I wouldn't relate to it, especially if I'm relating to teenagers out there. Those are type of things we analyze. Even more, we can tell you exactly what to change, in our opinion. For example, we tell you what the good things are, not only the bad things, but let's talk about suggestion. The computer vision model is telling you, for example, you didn't even tell us about the app benefits. You hinted upon it. And at this scene, you could do this, this, and this, like really talk about unique features like exclusive discount for app users, as an example. That's like an agent. That's like a brother sitting by your side who has learned on your ads and is telling you what the best practices are. Very specific to this creative. These type of things could not be possible before Gen AI. Now it is. And that's what we are excited about. Very soon, for example, we recreate the storyboard. There is no human involved. Computer vision is figuring out that, hey, the first scene, the hook was for the first 5 seconds, then scene 2, then scene 3. These are the visuals, etc. out there. Now in the next release, you'll be able to select the parts of it. I want this hook. I want a storyline like this, but I want to do some changes like this. Now recreate it for my own brand. I don't know, Burger King, and we will recreate an ad for you out there. That's what we do, and that's what excites us.
Yeah, and I really like the storyboard bit of one of the ads that I was looking at was a dentist in the dentist chair, and he said, "Hey, quick question," and it engaged the audience. It was a really good hook. But so once the analysis is done, then are you able to create ads inside of Quickads?
Yes, absolutely. So we will have a direct link, but for a minute, I'll just show you. You go to design, and both image and video creatives are an option out there. We are creating the link directly from the content piece that you like. We call it add to ad, so it will come very soon. But conceptually speaking, yes, you're able to create both image and video ads. Would you like to see one?
Yes, please.
Which one, image or video?
Oh, we go for image.
Okay, I hope it works. Murphy's Law. Guys, it's late Friday evening. Let's give it a shot. Now, we have again tried to simplify it, and I apologize in advance. Our UI UX is not perfect. We are working on it. We are here at AppSumo for exactly this reason. We are watching each and every click session to see what makes sense. So I apologize, but guide us here. Let's say, which product would you like? Or I'll make
Oh
one.
my goodness! Yeah, quick ads.
We have again simplified it a lot. You just enter the website URL. Notice we figured out the logo, we figured out the colors, and you can go and change anything you like in the colors if you got it wrong. We even figure out your brand tone. We figure out your industry, like obviously Quickads is from the IT industry, and the brand description, etc. out there. You can upload your font, of course, if you want to. And very soon you will see a real magic. You can also upload some of your previous ad copies or social media posts. We will learn what your brand aesthetics are. Like Nike shoes, they're always a certain part of the image, the lighting is in a certain angle, etc., etc. That's where we are headed, because that subjectivity, we have to leave the human part for doing creative part, not for all everything out here. So you can just enter the product URL. I'll keep it simple. I'll enter Quickads for now. Now, for example, copywriting is a copywriting, but only if you know what stage of the customer it is. That's where I brought in whatever little marketing and knowledge I have to build something which actually is aligned to the marketing direction. Let's say you're trying to make them aware of the pain points. You can choose your size, etc. And by the way, it is hard, but we do even non-Latin languages. We support like 120 languages or something out there. With that, I'll just make it quickly one of them, and I hope it works. What we do now, go ahead, sorry.
While this is waiting, Ben has a good question. Do you have case studies to share that show what works for current customers on the platform?
Absolutely, Ben. Almost 25,000 people have used this in the last 6 months, and some of them have become good friends, to the point that I'm so proud that we have not taken any external money, but version 1, 2 of my customers want to invest in our company. But to answer the question, I haven't measured it because it's a product-led growth. People go and run their own campaigns, so I can't measure it or prove. I can't tell them what to make exactly out there. Is their choice. But roughly speaking, they have reported to us there is 2 to 3 times click-through rates improvement out there. So it's a significant uplift, and we're just getting started. Ben, you're also asking, suggest which channel platform. Ben, I'll be honest with you, not right now, but yes, that's coming up in the future, because a lot of it is specific to your brand and your channel strategy, not necessarily some product out there. For a minute, I'll just use some image out for you. And we have our own AI engine, so AI image creation engine. And we also have an unlimited partnership with Getty Images. That's one of the best things that we are proud of. No limits, use as much as you want. You can search for anything from Getty Image, creative content, everything's included out there, not just the free content out there. So, but for a minute, I'll just use any image that you like, or I'll just use this one for now. Or we just use this one for now, and we just go ahead with it. Sorry, you were asking something?
No, I wasn't asking anything.
That's it. In 1 minute, that ad is ready for you out here. You can change anything you want. As I mentioned, the main benefit for us is that in single click, you are able to redesign it for different platforms out there. all the effort of manually moving around is gone. You just enjoy your work, creativity, change anything you like. Same thing for ad size. You can choose any size you like, and we'll try and recreate it for you pretty much instantly, pretty much as quickly as you can. As you see, you can print from square to a steep rectangle. Not so bad for a first shot.
Yeah.
We also have bulk create, which is my personal favorite, because in the current world, who wants to make one change at a time? So you can literally decide on all the four combinations that you can think of, that, hey, give me, I like this size, but give me the different design. So one after another, it will give you hundreds of designs, one after another. Choose as many as you want, download as many as you want. Or you say, I want this in different sizes, or I want to change just the images, or I just want to change the text. So you can upload an Excel file, and we will change it seamlessly for you in bulk out there. This is best for people who are in the local, hyper local industries like distributors, car dealers, saloon owners, etc. For them, the headquarters, actually, without taking name, one of the biggest French consumer giants uses it to bulk create in India all their image ads, because they can standardize the copy. And right now, they were manually changing the contact information, contact so and so person at so and so information. Right now, it's all automated, so they know it's going to work perfectly out there.
So does that mean we can upload CSV files?
Oh, yes, that's what I was saying. You can go to hyperlocal copies and upload your CSV file.
Perfect.
And even more,
oh.
you can even, because AI is generating headings and subheadings for you, so you can even decide and tell us, I want to mix and match and create a little bit more random and impress my boss.
Yeah, I love that flexibility of choosing between different headings and subheadings, mix and matching. Now, so Quickads analyzes other ads, but can it analyze the ads that we create with Quickads?
Of course. So we are integrating again. So whatever you create, image or video, for next few days, download it, and then you can just go to the analyze function. Let's just show it to you out here. So you go to analyze here, and you can just analyze your ad, upload an asset, and it will do it for you. And if you say, I want to spy on my competition or something, you can just enter a TikTok URL, and it will analyze it for you, just like the way we saw it in the Discover rating out there. We're planning to also add some more, like brand guidelines, campaign guidelines, because everybody has their own stuff. So we'll try and add that functionality also.
Perfect. There's a good question here. Is it on the roadmap to be able to create an ad in different sizes with a single click?
That's one I just showed you, mate.
Yeah.
Yes, we do it. Yes.
Yes. Okay, great.
In fact, the team has really worked hard. We do it in 31 different sizes with single click, or 0.99 clicks. Sometimes you have to move the text box a little bit. For that, I can only blame OpenAI. But yes, we do 31 sizes. You will get hundreds of templates in the world. Create, choose whatever you want.
Perfect. And then from Joseph, have you had various market niche testers these suggestions and seen improvements in their stats, or have they only been used in-house testing?
I wish it was only in-house. Some hair would be left. But no, we are very proud that we get, okay, I should not disclose it. We get a couple of hundred customers a day completely organically. The AppSumo version 2 in the last 2 weeks has just blown our servers. And we are talking about tens and thousands of customers using it every week. And it has blown up my expectations. In terms of niches, from a lady in Canada who uses it for some certain post-maternal pelvic therapy. You cannot find those images. So she uses our AI to create images and run ads and run Facebook posts on that, to chiropractors, to lawyers, to ice hailstone cleaners in Texas, to obviously the standard e-commerce players out there. It just surprises me how much potential is out there. Today morning, I was on call with someone who wants to run, or is running, medical coaching, educational, promotional videos. He's using it for that.
Wow. Can you show us how to design video ads?
Sure, let's do that. And somebody asked, Sudamo asked, in what formats are the videos downloaded? It's in MP3, and it's in the highest resolution. We are adding an option hopefully soon to let you upgrade it into 4K. But right now we're giving you the highest resolution possible out there. Perfect. Let's try with the video one. And again, I just want to manage the expectation. It's in beta. Why is it in beta? We have kept the video live for the last 3 months for our first version 1 customers. Feedback has been fantastic, but I know when we go from a couple of thousand users to tens and thousands of users and hard demanding AppSumo users, we'll find bugs. So that's what we are here for. We think we will come out of the video creative beta in the next 1 or 2 weeks, looking quite good. Touch wood out there. Now, let me tell you what's the problem. First of all, we are solving with the video. It is hard. I had never done a video editing myself, and before making the product, I spent time, and it's tough. It's tough out there. First, what to make, what should be the script, what should be the hook, what marketing framework to follow. And it's not just for ads. You can make a TikTok organic reel, you can make an educational video, you can make it for WhatsApp. So ads has become a misnomer in some sense, so ignore that. In fact, one of my customers today on the Facebook group told me you should call it VidViz, video for visionary people, or something like that. He's branding that. But first is what to make. So that's why from the discover you get the exact script, exact hooks, exact structure to follow. You get some guidance. You're not starting from blank out there. Number two, when you're building it for different formats, because again we are observing certain patterns. Let's say on TikTok, few months back we were observing for fashion this type of voices in US were doing very well. So we try and put that as a default when you're creating the TikTok video. That's our value add, to be honest. It's not just a plain editor anybody can do out there. We're always trying to link it back to our data, the insights that we have, and make it easier for you out there so that you don't have to be a rocket scientist to guess what's going to work out there. And finally, the flexibility. Let me show. There are many platforms out there which can make a video or make an AI video. In fact, I'll be bold and say we are not an AI video generator. Oops, I killed myself. I've killed myself because we don't think the market is ready to go from image to video generation. We will do that when it's ready. Right now, we are solving the problem of right script, right hooks, everything stitched together. Have the full flexibility in the editor if you want advanced editor. Love it when people on AppSumo, experienced users, tell us we have tried so many of the products. At least you have all the functionality. Yes, we need to stabilize it a little bit more. But everything from transitions to ElevenLabs sounds to sound effects. We even have AI sound effects now. If you say create a sound of fart, we will create a sound of fart and put it out there, and you own the royalty for it. So music, sound effects, transition effects, whatever you want, everything is out there. Anyways, let's make one for Quickads. Same thing. You just enter the product URL, and here is the best part. You can use any number of Getty image videos, unlimited 135 million images and videos that you have. You leave it to us. So we will create a script. Or if you say, I prefer to create my own AI images, because that usually does very well on TikTok or nowadays these faceless YouTube channels. Somebody was asking about a niche. 2 days back, somebody was creating 500 videos in few hours that the systems went down. It was generating AI images continuously and using our effects. We have even we have got so passionate about this product. You can choose the duration, but more importantly, you can choose the tempo. Now, what does tempo do? If we analyze very deeply on what were the best performing videos on TikTok, even organic videos which got 3 million views from unknown accounts, we observed a couple of things. The type of animations they do, the type of transitions they do, which they were new at that time, or they created the right effect. So we learned from that, copied that. Second, an average when someone is speaking one sentence, it takes around 3 seconds. So that's why the average scene on most of our competitors is 3.5, 4 seconds. So when I'm saying Quickads is loving AppSumo, it's showing one scene from AI image with some effect or a video of 3.5, 4 seconds. That is slow and maybe works for YouTube or educational videos. Please do not do that for TikTok. You will not get the views. So what do? We create multiple scenes, as in multiple footages within that 3.5 seconds. That's what we do. So that's why users like boom, boom, boom. He's getting bombarded with new stuff, bang, bang, bang. And that's what you create attention with. That's what you create flexibility with. So we have added so many of these things, and we would love more feedback, because this will come out of beta when we feel it is ready to rock the world. You can choose your language. We are soon adding the option to choose the voice upfront. We apologize, we missed that small feature out there. With that, what it will do is it will go to this product URL, in this case, simply Quickads. Find for that product URL what type of script to make. I forgot to show you that you can actually select. Actually, I should show you that. I'll go back for a minute. I'll redo this. I wanted to show you something. So in the advanced setting, you have this concept of manually select concept and hook. So we're not dumping something on you. You can actually choose it. So we'll go to the product page and we'll figure out what type of concepts and hook might work given what we know is roughly working for this industry out there. So it's like you sitting with a marketing agency or marketing agency sitting with a client and say, hey, let's first agree on what is the concept, what is the hook based on that concept. Not then let's make a storyboard and then we go and stitch together that storyboard. It's just that we don't take 2 months, we take 2 to 3 minutes to do that. So that's what we're going to do right now. But in the meanwhile, I'll take some questions. It takes 2-3 minutes. Tell me.
Perfect. Okay, so we'll leave that one about credits for a minute, unless no, I think that's the only immediate question that's come up.
Right.
Is if the credits run out before the month is up, is it possible to buy credits?
Yeah, give us a shout out. We'll figure out something for you. So far I restrain doing that because only one person uses run out of the credits. That's maybe I think we're doing our pricing wrong. Highly unlikely. You 99% people don't run out of it. Only that guy who was doing 5,000 AI images. I need to talk to him. So you see, I put quickads.ai and it said, hey, these are some concepts for you. Effortless ad creation. This is the name. This is the desire. This is the problem. This is the angle to take out there. Okay, I love it. Let's just try and with that a hook out there. Then based on that, it will generate a hook custom to this concept out there. So it is not just a cookie cutter video to just dump it on YouTube channels. It is a little bit of a marketing knowledge that we could put in, but happy to get more ideas and build it out there for you.
Perfect. This is a question. Can I ask another question?
Please, yes.
Yeah. Are you looking at integrating Google Ads platform into this software?
Sorry, can you repeat that?
Are you looking at integrating Google Ads platform into the software?
So answer is already it's happening in the way that you can upload it to the Google as an ad creative to a Google Ads platform to your account. Soon we are just waiting for the approval from Google. We have written the code already to be able to run the campaign. Google PMax or a manual setting, you can run that campaign. I hope to get it live as soon as we get Google's permission for that.
Perfect. Oh, let's see. Okay, no. Joshua says that he may need that extra time to absorb and process info on the videos. What kind of feedback have you received from AppSumo customers, or Sumolings, as we like to call them, for Quickads?
Honest answer is brutal love. I mean, I can feel the difference between version 1 and version 2 already because people now see the direction that we are trying to go into. Proprietary data, proprietary computer vision, start building a very detailed editor and making it not for kids, but for marketing professionals out there. They're starting to see that. Our Facebook group is very active. People are making videos and teaching us what type of effects to add out there, how to improve the UI, UX. I would say 80% people are super happy that it's so simple. I have recorded some calls. I'll make videos on that where the lady is Filipino lady in Netherlands is starting her own channel and she's like, now I can make a video. It's so simple out there without losing the flexibility. We also have work to do. As I mentioned, we are in the journey. We have gone from 0 to 1 in terms of startup journey. From 0 to 1, we are somewhere around 1 to 5 now. But now AppSumo has just blown up to the point that honestly we are scaling up our load. So we need to improve on 3 things. Let's talk about things we really need to improve on. We knew that. Number 1 is the UI UX. It's complex. Yes, we understand it. Trust me, we have already hired one of the best designers in India to start reworking on this. Second, we need to figure out, we are already scaling up. We have put multiple GPUs. We were not expecting so much workload. I mean, thank you so much. We were a bestseller for the first 2 weeks. I'm both humbled and embarrassed because I was not expecting so much. Tells us that we are building something conceptually right out there. Be a patient with us. There are 2 things in beta for a good reason. E-commerce ads and video, because we are trying to perfect the art of it. We are not there yet, but we are on it. And we put it out there instead of hiding it because thrash us. So design, UX, UI, stability and scalability of the platform out there. And number 3, linking this whole thing together. Take the inspiration, bring it to an ad, run the campaign, which was anyways going to happen. So it's broadly out there.
Perfect. No, I'm glad that you're getting a lot of value out of it and people are able to, I don't know what's happened there. We've lost your screen for some reason.
Yeah, carry on, please. Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, I think it's great that you got some really good feedback on the product, and you're loving the Sumolings feedback, and you're now working on new things or focusing on the UX and the usability of the product is exciting. I guess Did you want to share anything else inside of Quickads that
I mean, so I can show you the video. It's ready. 1 second. Okay, come on. But any other questions in the meanwhle?
there's a question about discount codes from
That's for you,
AppSumo.
mate.
No, that is uh, every all the deals that are on AppSumo are the best prices. They're lifetime deals. We cannot. We only allow. Well, we only give coupons to AppSumo Plus members. So when you sign up to AppSumo Plus, you'll get $25 every quarter to go towards software deals, and that's something that AppSumo Plus members are loving. But we cannot give you any more discount on the already lifetime deals. And
So,
that has a question: How can a person leverage the technology to help create non-paid ad posting like social posting to gain followership?
oh yeah, Ben. There are two ways you can do it. The simple one is to make Facebook post. I would say interesting, but not super interesting. Honestly, the best thing you can do right now, in my opinion, and I need to do more of that, is to find a very, very niche. Like somebody is talking about fishes in tropical waters of Southeast Asia. Create a faceless YouTube channel. Use this flow called prompt to video and use that to create videos out there. Create your own audience for your product or for the knowledge that you want to share with the world. Huge. Faceless YouTube channels and TikTok channels are huge opportunity for all of us to grow together.
Yeah, there's one person I kind of want to give a shout out to, and he's doing really well with faceless video ads. So you want to look at Social T Pro, Social TY Pro. It's worth looking into. There's another question, Joseph. I know it's not on the roadmap at the moment, but do you think in the future you may be able to look at some type of A/B testing for the ads we are running?
You read my mind. That's the reason we want to do it on the same platform. Because the biggest broken link right now, unless you want to pay tens of thousands of dollars to some other companies to just do a small part, is what I call as creative performance causation loop. What I built, when it performed, why did it perform and why did it not perform? Because right now, a human, if he's disciplined enough, will every week go and check the campaign performance and say, what did I change? Headline, sub-headline, CPA, hook. That's what, leave their job to the machine. But that can only be done when you're creating the content in this platform. It gets much easier that way. So that's where we are headed in the couple of months.
Perfect. You are the expert at it, and so as an expert, what is it that excites you most about like Quickads and where it is now and where you want it to be in the future? What's like your vision?
Absolutely, we have made public our roadmap, but and I'll pass the link here again. But in short, let me pass it. In short, I'll not stop till I make it a single platform to do anything to do with visual ads, not even content creation. I'm not here to make a logo. I'm not even here to make a thumbnail. We are here to save you money on ads. How do I add the link to this?
You can add it in the
I
private
put it in the private
chat.
chat and you put it for them out there. That's our roadmap. It's public. And feel free to give us feedback and contact us. Always reachable on support@quickads.ai. But roughly, we are trying to become the single platform end-to-end. Crazy task. One of the reviewers just criticized us for trying to do too much. We'll fix it. We'll get, if we got there with such a small team, don't count me out yet. So the single platform and to be able to go everything from discover, create, publish campaign, check why it's not working, repeat. That's what we want to do in a very tightly controlled environment as a platform. Having said that, the reason I say it's a platform and not a product, we cannot do everything. So one of the AppSumo users, in fact, in the first week gave us an idea last week saying, hey, what if I can export this with a separate music, separate voice, separate video ad, and then I'll add After Effects from After Effects, because we can't do After Effects or dedicated animation. We're not as old as Adobe, so that's fine. We'll make sure that you have that flexibility, or you're planning to integrate with Go High Level. So one of the users is, in fact, personally sitting down with me, showing me how to integrate with Go High Level, saying, you need to do it. I'm like, done, deal. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to make it a platform, open up wherever you want it to be. If somebody can use some part of it and do better product out of it, go for it. But trust us to give you the data, to give you the computer vision insights on what a good ad looks like, and create at least your first draft, if not all the ad. There's a lot of innovation cooking up behind the scenes. And believe it or not, we're just 5 people. My co-founder is a Google PhD fellow. He's acing up more than what I thought anybody could do out there. This whole platform has been built by just 3 engineers and 2 interns.
Wow. It's great that you're investing in the future of talent. Yeah, I think maybe we should just go over the price plans. I can share my screen for that. Here we are. So we know exactly what we're getting out of the lifetime deal. So could you just go over what's
Sure.
significant about these and what everybody gets in the deal?
Sure. So all of them, I think, are quite generous, much more than our monthly plans. We're going to increase it very soon. So tier 1, for example, you have 200 image downloads, and by image downloads, you mean you can create as many images as creatives as you want. It's only the download. Once you download an ad, that's what it comes. Similarly, you have like 30 virtual product photo shoots. So all these AI images, you can put a product, generate a background around it. In fact, we use Photo Room API right now, which is really expensive, but really worth it. So you create shadows for the object, very natural looking backgrounds out there. That's what we do. And same for 20 videos out there. Hey, Joseph, you can send the coffee for your engineers, but don't try and poach them. They're not even on LinkedIn. I've hidden them. But okay, you also get 30 minutes of voice, because what's the point of having video if the voice is not there? And that's why you notice voice is more than the video downloads. So you can play around with it. And for September month, Joseph, I'll be generous to you. If you subscribe and if you need more ElevenLabs voice minutes, I'll give it to you in September. We have deep strategic partnerships. We are NVIDIA Inception partner. They have deeply supported us in building this. We have a very strong strategic partnership with ElevenLabs, very generous amount of credits, and that's why we are able to get this off the ground. And same for Getty Images. We would not be here if these strategic partners were not there believing in our vision. And that's why it is not an ad generator. We are up to something much bigger out there, but be patient with us. Now, I think license 1 and license 2, just you get much more, like 200 versus 500 for just double the price, images download, 3 times more for videos, etc. But honestly, the real deal is that tier 4 and tier 5, where you get pretty much unlimited image downloads. And man, one Getty image, by the way, if you go and download from retail, is like a couple of $100, $400-500 just for one image or one video. I think the numbers are speaking for itself. If you just pay one time, you are getting enough access on us. Same for video downloads, 500 video downloads. I doubt anybody's going to finish. And by the way, all these higher tier plans, 3 to 5, have ElevenLabs voice, and they are also white labeled options. So you can put your logo, your custom URL, your chat support address. Everything will look like it's yours.
Amazing. Thank you.
The voice cloning, I should mention that's
voice. Yeah,
get surprise for me out there.
Yeah, keep the surprises. Let everybody
wants a voice clone. I really didn't realize it. And to the point that ElevenLabs has told us we can't give you any more voice clones. We are running out of our limits. Literally, we are on the highest plan, enterprise plan, and I'm telling AppSumo to stop the promotion because we just can't get any more clone options now.
There's one question here. Is Arabic supported?
Yes, Hassan, Arabic is supported. So both the captions and the text can be Arabic. So from right to left, and the Arabic voice. But please give us feedback, because I'll be honest, one of the users also said it's not looking perfect. And I've asked him 2 times back via email, please tell me why. I can't speak Arabic, though I was born in Qatar, but I can't speak Arabic. So please reach out to me, Hassan. We'll work it out together and make sure that it works for you. But conceptually in the editor, it's supported. If you send me an email, I'll send you a sample video and show that it's working.
Perfect. And you mentioned you have a Facebook group.
Yeah.
How do they get
in? It's there on the AppSumo page also. Jennifer put it out there, but it's on the AppSumo page. If you open up, we can look it up there.
Perfect. Do you have any final words? And thank you again for joining us for this demo and answering some questions. Do you have any final words for those that are brand new to the platform or marketers in general?
First of all,
Yeah, sorry.
thanks in advance for trying us out. There's plethora of software. Hopefully, you see the vision, the data, and effort, that passion that we bring to it. Reach out to me. I don't know how many founders give their Calendly link wide open in the app and say, book a time with me. And not even 15 minutes, as much time as you want. I'll be here to handhold you and I'll be learning from you, in fact, every time I talk to customers. So we are here to work together. It's a lot of strain on our systems, but let's make it happen. Number two, we have put in a lot of tutorials on our YouTube channel. Please have a look at them. They're very long, 10 minutes, 20 minutes, live recordings. Hopefully that answers a lot of your questions. But otherwise, we have the Facebook group, we have the live chat, and you can always reach out to me on Calendly.
Perfect. Well, thank you again for taking the time. And I hope the rest of your team recovers. And just thanks for being here today.
Thank you so